Hello friends, and happy Monday to you. I hope that you had a great weekend with your family. And today, I'm going to start out by our usual song. So we're going to sing our Hello Friend song. Are you ready? Here we go. Can you sing with me? Here we go. Get your hand ready. Hello friends, how are you? I'm very happy to see you. Greet your neighbor, boogie on down. Give a jump and turn around. All right. Well, I thought we would start out our time together by talking about our new letter. So last week was, does anybody remember? It's an O. O is for octopus, octopus. An O is a circle, isn't it? So last week we had O for our letter, and this week we have a brand new letter, and here it is. It's a P. P is for present, present. Okay, I want to tell you something about letters that you might not know. So when we make our letters, we use the same shapes over and over again. And I want to show you what they are. So the first one we use is a big line. Some letters have a big line in it. Some letters have a small line. Do you see the difference? We have a big line and a small line. Okay? Some letters have a big curve. That's a big curve, isn't it? But some letters have a small curve. So I want to show you which shapes our letter P has. Let's look at it one more time. Let's see what shapes you see. There's a big line and a small curve. When we make our letters, we always start at the very top. So if we were writing a P, we'd start at the top and we'd go down, big line down, small curve around. Let's use our sticks to make a P. Okay, so here's our big line, and here's our curve, and we are going to put those together and make a P. You see the P? And so all we did was put our two shapes together, and we created a letter. It's kind of like magic, isn't it? It's pretty fun. So as we're learning our letters, I'm going to show you what shapes we use. And I want you to start thinking about it. When you see a letter, I want you to think, does it have a big line in it? Does it have a small line in it? Or maybe, does it have a small curve? Or does it have a big curve? So, do you know what this big curve, what letter that is? It's a C. It's a C. So, it's kind of fun to take a look at your letters and try to figure out which of those shapes it has in it. All right. So, I'm gonna do a little test with you. I'm gonna hold up a letter. I want you to see if you know it. If you know it, I want you to call it out. Okay? Are you ready? Here's the first one. What is it? E. E is for elephant. Elephant. Are you ready for the next one? Here it comes. What letter is this? M is for mitten. Mitten. And we use mittens right now at this time of year in the winter, don't we? When it's cold. Okay, let's do one more letter. Maybe you know this one. I'm going to give you a clue. It's the first letter in the alphabet. It's a What letter is that? A. A is for apple. Apple. Okay, let's go ahead and stand up. Okay, so we're going to talk about our month. And oh, you know what? My month isn't here. Does anybody know what month it is? It starts with a J. Anybody? I'm going to go get it. All right, let's put it back up here where it belongs. What letter does it start with? It's a J. J is for January. 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 January is the very first month of the year. And as you look at our calendar, it's getting all filled up, isn't it? That means it's almost the end of the month. And we will get a fresh new month coming up very soon. So let's find out how many days so far. I'm going to see if I can find my apple stick. Where did it go? Everything's disappeared on me. Let me check over here. All right, I found it. Here we go. Let's start with our 1. Can you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. What's after 24? 25. And this is what 25 looks like. It's a 2 and a 5. Let's put it right here. Today is Monday. Monday starts with an M. Monday. Monday, January 25th. We only have a few more days left, and this month is going to be over, and then we will start with a new month. All right. Why don't we play a little bit of, or actually we're going to sing a song about if you're happy and you know it. Okay. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're sad and you know it, cry boo-hoo, boo-hoo. If you're sad and you know it, cry boo-hoo, boo-hoo. If you're sad and you know it, and your face will surely show it. If you're mad and you know it, cry boo-hoo, boo-hoo. If you're excited and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're excited and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're excited and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're excited and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. All right, we feel all different kinds of emotions, don't we? Sometimes we feel sad, sometimes we feel mad, sometimes we feel happy, sometimes we're tired, sometimes we're bored. We just can't think of anything fun to do, and we feel bored. Sometimes we're excited because we have something really fun coming up, or we're gonna have a friend over, or maybe it's a holiday and you're gonna be getting a present, or going somewhere special. So we have a lot of different emotions, don't we? We feel lots of different things. So that's part of being a human being, isn't it? Yep. Okay, let's go ahead and sit down, and we're going to talk about our our study right now, which is buildings. And I hope you've been starting to notice the different buildings you have around you. Your home that you live in or your apartment, that is a building. And really everywhere we go, there are lots of different types of buildings. And I know I showed you some pictures. There's great big buildings that are really, really tall that are called skyscrapers. There's a small building like a shed. We have big houses, we have small houses, we have grocery stores, we have big stores like Walmart that have all kinds of things in them. So we need buildings to put things in and for places to shop and for workers to go and do their jobs, for houses to live in. There's lots of different types of buildings. We go to church, we have to have a building for that. So it's kind of interesting learning about buildings and noticing and looking around and seeing all the different types of buildings. And we are going to read a story today about building, and it's called Building a House. So if you look at the front here, you can see that they've got their hammer. We talked about using tools to build, didn't we? So he's going to pound in some nails with his hammer. Looks like they're building the roof right now. So let's take a look. Let's see. The title of the book it's called Building a House. And the author is Byron Barton. That's the person who wrote the book. He's the author. All right. Oh, I like these pictures. They're very colorful and bright. It says, on a green hill, a machine digs a big hole. Why do you suppose he's digging a big hole? What are they going to do with that hole? Builders hammer and saw. Oh, look at all the tools they've got. We've got a hammer. That looks like it's called a sledgehammer. They've got, looks like a saw, a wheelbarrow. You need a lot of different tools to build a house. And it looks like they're starting to build that foundation. The house is going to sit on that. A cement mixer pours the cement. They're going to fill that in with cement. Cement's really hard. Cement is what sidewalks are made of. And that's a cement mixer. You see it coming out, and it's filling in the outside here. Bricklayers lay large white bricks, or blocks. These are blocks. You see how they're building up the wall? Carpenters come and make a wooden floor. So now they're laying the floor. They put some beams across here to hold the floor up, and now they're putting wood over the top of these beams here, so that they have a place to walk on. Then they put up the walls. So this bottom part's called the foundation. You have to have a nice, strong foundation at the bottom of your house, and then you build the house on top of it. I just had a house built, and so I got to watch them doing that. I saw them build the foundation and pour the cement and make the walls and all those things. It was really interesting. They built a roof, and now they're putting up the roof. A bricklayer builds a fireplace and a chimney too. So they put in a fireplace made of bricks, and at the top, on top of their house, they put their chimney, and it's made of bricks. A plumber puts in pipes for water. So there's pipes all around the house, behind the walls, and that can take the water from place to place, so that you can turn on your water and it'll come through the pipes and into your bathtub. But you don't see those pipes after they put the walls up. They're hidden beneath the walls. An electrician wires for electric lights. So they up in the ceiling, they have wires up there, and that's so you can have your electricity, so you can turn your lights on. And they're putting the door on. Carpenters put in the windows and the doors. So now they're going to have the doors on each of the rooms and windows to keep it nice and warm in the house and keep it protected from the wind and the rain. Painters paint the inside and the outside. That's the finishing touches. And the workers leave. So it looks like the workers are done. What do you think is going to happen next? When the house is done, oh look, the house is built. Who do you think's coming? I think it's the people that live in the house. And they're probably really excited because their house is done. There they go into their new house. They're going to unpack all of their things and put them in the rooms. And they are going to love their new house. So it's actually really interesting to learn about how a house is built. And I hope you enjoyed that story. All right. Well, that is the end of our time together today. I hope you enjoyed the story and learning about the letter P and big letters, or big lines and small lines and big curves and little curves. And don't forget what our letter is for the week. Who remembers? Which one is it? Anyone remember? P. P is for present. Present. We have a big line and a small curve, and that's how we make P. All right. I hope that you have a good rest of the day. Tomorrow is our Zoom class, and I hope you are there. We'll have some fun tomorrow, and I will see you then. Good night.